Hey all, it's Wilson Maniac here, and I'm tired of being unemployed, cause without money, I can't buy games! But I also don't want to work, so I'll just simulate having a job. So I'll just grab a game off my shelf. I hope it doesn't have the word man in it. Oh, son of a bitch! The Hitman series is a series of games where you play as a hitman. No f***ing way! The Hitman series has been going for 22 years, with the first game, Hitman Codename 47, coming out on the 19th of November 2000 for Microsoft Windows, which was a huge success which has spawned sequels such as Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, Hitman Contracts, and my personal favourite, Hitman Blood Money. But with the series being as big as it is now, I'm sure people wonder, how's the first game? It's like a marriage. It's okay, I guess. But let's see how Hitman Codename 47 holds up today. So the game starts with the character you play as, Agent 47, a highly trained and professional hitman. You know, I never would have guessed in a series called Hitman, you play as a hitman. I mean, come on, whenever I look at Grand Theft Auto, I always think, who the f*** is Grand? So anyway, the game starts and there's already problems with this game. The game is really janky. It's fine overall. So anyway, you get through the training level and you escape while being watched by this shadowy figure. So then a year passes and now Agent 47 is working for the ICA, the International Contracts Agency. And now finally we're in the first mission. It's not that bad, but it could be better, and that goes for all missions. Because when Hitman Codename 47 was being made, it was originally going to be an action game, until Eidos Interactive stepped in, and then they decided to turn the game into a stealth game. So the first few missions of the game are more action and linear. However, after that is when it becomes to become a bit more open and a bit more Hitman feeling. I'm not going to talk about every mission because most of them there's really not much to talk about, but I will talk about a few of them. For instance, the best mission in this game is Traditions of the Trade. This mission is great, it's the greatest mission in the game, and it really shows what Hitman can be. It's a hotel level that takes place in Hotel Gerlet, where the mission is to kill a terrorist and steal a bomb and get out. There are multiple ways you can do this mission, and there are metal detectors at the entrance of the hotel discarding any firearms, meaning that you can beat this mission without firing a single shot. Also, it's the only mission I can think of where you can jump between other ledges other than the training mission. The reasons why people say so many good things about this mission is because most of the missions in this game are not like this. For instance, the 3 levels that come before this are the worst levels in this game, if not the series, which take place in the jungles of Colombia. The only levels I can think of that might be as bad as this are the snowy mountains of Japan in Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. These levels, they're just bad, they're just not that fun to play. I don't think I really need to say why, but I'll go through it anyway. The issue with these levels is that they're way too open. I know Hitman levels are good as open, but these levels are just open for no reason, because they take place in the jungle, meaning most of it is just running around and there's nothing to do for most of it, and you just end up getting lost half the time. Anyway, back to the story of this game. Basically, Agent 47 was birthed by a group called the Five Fathers, but was mainly made by Dr. Ortmeyer. So basically, your mission throughout the game is to go through and kill every single one of the Five Fathers. And at the end of the game, Dr. Ortmeyer tricked you into going back to the lab where you started off the game to kill you there. Basically, Dr. Ortmeyer brings you back to the lab so he can kill you because he's made a new group of clones called the Agent 48 clones, which have no emotions and can be fully controlled by him. So he sees no use in Agent 47 anymore because he cannot fully control Agent 47. So basically, the game ends off with Agent 47 snapping Dr. Ortmeyer's neck and the blood forming in the Hitman logo. So I can see why nobody really talks about this game, but nobody seems to play it either. Why? Because this f***ing thing exists. Yes, Hitman Contracts. Due to our Interactive not being able to make Hitman Blood Money in time, someone had to be made to fit with Hitman's bi-yearly release schedule, so Hitman Contracts was made. Half the levels in this game are full remakes of levels from Hitman Codename 47. And they decided to do this because they realized that only about 20% of the people who owned Silent Assassin had played Codename 47, due to Hitman Codename 47 being a PC only release. So this was a very smart idea, since not many people wanted to go back to Hitman Codename 47 because of how luck based it really was, and how it really overall, even at the time, was very janky. So that means there's really no actual reason to go back to Hitman Codename 47. But no matter what, I will always remember Hitman Codename 47, because it started one of my favourite video game series of all time, and I will always go back to it. I mean, come on, what else would I play? I don't have any money to buy any games. Why? Because instead of getting a job, I decided to play this f***ing thing.